Some jobs are just big, but building Christ the Redeemer in Rio de Janeiro, that was huge. High above the city, a figure with open arms watches over Rio, built by hand, piece by piece, by everyday people. Millions of tiles laid by hand, a giant mosaic. The statue's embrace covers all of Rio. Beaches, favelas, the whole city. But the real story is inside. Concrete, steel, secret hallways. The giant on the mountain is full of secrets. Welcome to Christ the Redeemer. Why build a giant statue of Jesus on a mountain? In the 1920s, Brazil was changing fast, and some people worried about losing their faith. The Catholic Circle wanted a huge symbol, built by the people, for the people. Corcovado Mountain was picked because you could see it from everywhere, and it had a special meaning. Christ's open arms show peace and protection. It's more than just a landmark, it's a message of togetherness and hope, born from faith. Building on Corcovado Mountain was a huge challenge. Everything had to be brought up by train, then carried by hand to a narrow, rocky peak. The workers built huge scaffolds, risking their lives every day. The statue was covered with millions of tiny soapstone tiles, placed by hand. Every detail shows the bravery and creativity of its builders. The result? A giant watching over Rio, born from a dream and a lot of hard work. What's inside Christ the Redeemer? To most people, it's just a statue, but inside, it's a raw, industrial maze. The entrance is through a small, secret door at the bottom, leading into darkness and the smell of damp concrete. Narrow, steep metal stairs go up through the middle. No tourist paths here. The space is tight, lit only by a few bare light bulbs. You climb through the bones of the statue, huge concrete pillars and beams. Each level is a small platform, just enough space to stand before the next climb. No fancy decorations, just the marks from when it was built in the 1920s. It feels more like a machine than a monument. This is the heart of the statue, the part that keeps it standing through storms and time. When you get to the chest and arms, the space opens up into hollow rooms. These are the access hatches that maintenance teams use to check and fix the outside. Not many people ever see these hidden rooms. It's a world of shadows and echoes, far from the crowds outside. The climb feels a bit tight, but it shows you what the statue is really made of. Inside, you really get how big of a job it was to build this. This hidden world is a testament to how clever the builders were. It's a secret that most people will never see, but it's the soul of the giant on the mountain. Deep inside the statue's chest, on the 8th level, there's a secret, a heart carved from soapstone. It's not just a symbol, it's a real, detailed heart, hidden from the world. The Sacred Heart of Jesus is a strong Catholic symbol, and the builders put this heart there to give the monument a soul. Inside the soapstone heart is a glass bottle with a scroll, the family trees of the chief engineer and the supervising engineer. It was their way of leaving a personal mark on the biggest project of their lives. The hidden heart connects the monument to the people who built it. It's a human touch inside a giant made of concrete and steel. When you look at the statue, you see more than just stone, you see a legacy. The secret heart changes how you see the monument. It's not just an amazing piece of engineering, it's a living symbol. Even the biggest projects are, at their core, human stories. The passion, the hard work, and the wish to leave something important behind. It's all hidden inside. The heart is a reminder of the builder's faith and love. It's a secret that brings the statue to life. That's the soul of Christ the Redeemer. Climbing inside the statue is a tough physical test. It's 12 flights of steep, narrow stairs in a dark, tight tube. The path winds through the body, around huge support pillars. It's not for people who don't like small spaces. At the top, you reach the shoulders where things get interesting. 2 narrow tunnels lead to the arms. They're crawl spaces that end in small hatches above the statue's hands. Poke your head out, and Rio spreads out below you. It's a dizzying and exciting view. Or, climb one last ladder into the head. It's a small room with a hatch at the very top. Workers use it to stand on top of the statue for checks and fixes. The 360-degree view is amazing. The wind whips around and the city stretches out below. Inside, you see drawings left by workers over many years. Names, dates, messages. The statue's lightning rods wind through the concrete, keeping it safe from storms. It's a living, working space, not just a monument. The climb connects you to the strength and cleverness of the builders. Each step is like a trip back in time. The hidden world inside shows how much humans can achieve. It's a place few people see, but it holds the spirit of everyone who built and cared for the statue. The climb is like a special journey for those who take care of the giant. It's a reminder, greatness is built from the inside out. This is the true heart of Christ the Redeemer. Every big project has its stories, and Christ the Redeemer has more than most. The original team, Brazilians and Europeans, formed a tight-knit community on the mountain, battling bad weather and dangerous heights. They became experts at reading storms, taking cover when lightning threatened. Working on the statue's face and hands took nerves of steel. Over the years, the statue has attracted daredevils, like Felix Baumgartner, who base jumped from the hand in 1999. His illegal death-defying feat became legendary. But not all stories are wild. Maintenance workers develop a unique bond with the statue. They know every crack and crevice, watching sunrises from the head and storms from inside the arms. One of them described being inside during a thunderstorm as terrifying. The whole structure hummed and vibrated. These workers are the modern guardians of the statue. They keep the giant standing, year after year. Their stories are woven into the monument's history. The statue inspires awe, adventure, and devotion. It's a place of danger, wonder, and quiet moments. The true legends are the people who built it and those who care for it. Standing tall on a mountain, Christ the Redeemer is like a lightning rod, getting hit 3 to 5 times every year. Each strike leaves its mark, shattering soapstone tiles or damaging the concrete. In 2014, lightning chipped the statue's thumb and head, right before the World Cup. Repairs were a rush, with the whole world watching. Upkeep is tricky. Crews use original soapstone from the 1920s quarry to match the mosaic. Workers rappel down the statue, replacing tiles, one by one. It's slow, careful work, and not for the faint of heart. To protect the statue, engineers made its lightning rod system better. A hidden network of rods safely guides the electricity into the ground. The system is invisible, keeping the statue looking just as it should. The peaceful figure is secretly wired up like a high-tech setup. Keeping the icon standing is a never-ending fight. Every scar tells a story of survival. The statue keeps going, storm after storm. Its scars are like badges of strength. The work never stops, but neither does the statue's watch over Rio. That's the price you pay for being a giant. Christ the Redeemer has welcomed popes, presidents, and pop stars. Pope John Paul II's visit in 1980 was a big moment, blessing Rio at the statue's feet. The statue's image was shown all over the world, making it a global icon. It has been in movies, from disaster films to James Bond, becoming a symbol for Rio and Brazil. Light shows and projections have changed the statue for World Cups, the Olympics, and even during the COVID-19 pandemic. Messages of hope and togetherness were projected onto its surface. The statue is a living monument, not just an old thing. It's a place for celebrating, being sad, and getting inspired. Every famous visitor, every event, adds a new part to its story. From Princess Diana's quiet visit to New Year's fireworks, the statue sees history happen. It connects the past and the present, what's local and what's global. Christ the Redeemer is more than just stone. It's a canvas for the world's stories, and its story keeps getting bigger. What makes Christ the Redeemer so amazing? It's not just how big it is or where it sits, it's the brave ideas, the secrets, the human story, the hidden world inside, the soapstone heart, the family tree scrolls. These mysteries make it feel personal. The statue stands strong through lightning, storms, and the busy city below. It's a sign of strength in a world that's always changing. Whether you see faith, amazing building, or hope in it, its presence is comforting. It's a steady point, with open arms, watching over everything. The statue shows our best parts: big dreams, teamwork, faith, and the wish to build something that lasts. It's about seeing a wild idea through, no matter what gets in the way. Engineers, artists, workers, they all work together to make it real. The statue is full of secrets, but its biggest one is this: it's a mirror. When we look at it, we see our own chance to be great. That's the real magic of Christ the Redeemer. It's a tough job, but one worth looking up to. The giant on the mountain is proof of what people can do. Its story is still being written, and its arms are always open. The adventure never ends. That's the lasting mystery of Christ the Redeemer.